Fast X has a cast full of A-list action stars, but we nearly got an appearance from John Wick himself. Here's who Keanu Reeves would have played. One of the most impressive accomplishments of the Fast and Furious franchise is how it managed to get some serious acting talent to appear on screen. The most recent entry alone has numerous Oscar winners among the cast, including Dame Helen Mirren, Brie Larson, Charlize Theron, and Rita Moreno. That's on top of casting rising talent in Jason Momoa and Daniela Melchior. However, if things had worked out differently, another major star could have been on the roster. Alan Ritchson, who stars as scene stealer Ames in Fast X, revealed to Entertainment Weekly that Keanu Reeves was initially courted to play his part. Reeves is no stranger to action-adventure films, being the star of multiple franchises like The Matrix and John Wick. Ritchson admitted it was tough to try to fill those shoes. "I was working on a movie with Hilary Swank up in Winnipeg in the freezing cold, and I got a call that things had shifted in the plans with Keanu Reeves, which is, I think, who was originally intended to play my part. Tough act to follow." Reeves may not be joining the Fast family just yet, but it was a great opportunity for Ritchson. Of course, it wasn't that easy, even without having to compete with the star of Point Break. Ritchson mentioned that there were timing issues that could have necessitated another recasting of Ames. He went on to say, "Basically, the deal was, if there's no problems, we don't shut down for COVID or weather, this should work." And about 2 weeks later, we got news that we were going to get hit with the biggest blizzard in Winnipeg's history. The production had to shut down temporarily, and while Ritchson's Fast journey could have ended before it began, the production team was able to move things around so that he could be in the movie.
Everyone becomes family. It's like a cult with cars.
However, that wasn't the end of Ritchson's turmoil, as he recounted a phone call from Fast X producer, Jeff Kirschenbaum. He elaborated, "I was like, oh God, whatever you've got to say, just say it. I can take it. I'm a big boy." He goes, "You're not going to be working with director Justin Lin on this." I was like, "Okay, am I still in the movie?" Kirschenbaum then clarified that Justin Lin was the one who stepped away from the movie, but Ritchson would still be in it. After that confusing back and forth, everything was good, and Ritchson is now a proud member of the Fast family. Meanwhile, Keanu Reeves certainly isn't short on work, and he's had plenty of near-miss appearances in franchise history. For example, he could have been part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Captain Marvel, when he was offered the part of Jan Rog, which ultimately went to Jude Law. He turned that down so that he could film John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. And he could have had a very different role in the Fast and Furious franchise had another opportunity worked out earlier. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, director David Leitch revealed that there were talks early on for Reeves to play the part of the Etion director, who's nameless and faceless in the film. However, as production went on, all parties involved agreed it just wasn't a good fit, so Reeves passed. Still, there will be opportunities in the future for Reeves to join the Fast franchise if he wants. Fast X kicked off the beginning of the end for the mainstay franchise, and it's been confirmed that some spin-offs are in the works, including one that will be female-led. It's safe to say that if Reeves really wants to be a part of the Fast family, any director would jump at the chance to get him involved.